everybody, my name is Dizzy, and welcome to the sleepiest of the streams. I was expecting to be going live today and doing some in other waters, but I'm really connected. I'm real tired. And so we're going to be hopping into the Hunter instead because that's way more chill. And kind of more the sort of speed I'm operating at today. And I'm sure that we will have a lovely time no matter what we're doing. We have a lovely human in the chat. We have a Kingo who didn't receive a go live notification. That's concerning. I wonder if that means you're going to be the only one who shows up all day. Because I didn't put out Discord notifications because I realized I was like 2 minutes late anyway. So Disney's too connected. They're gonna play some canasta. I don't know if that is how you spell it. Mostly because I'm not super certain what specific word you're going for. Do you mean castanets? That's the closest word I can come up with. I need to go and turn on a certain redeem. Where are we? There we go. Switch that on for y'all, because I know y'all will love it. Because there was a Discord notification you received. Oh yes, the automatic one will have gone off at least. That's something. Oh my goodness. Alright. Not notifications. Redeems are set up. Game is in the process of firing up. It's being a little bit slow today. Otherwise, I'd have it in front of your screens already. It says Canasta is a card game in the Rummy family. I think I have played Rummy once, possibly? Maybe not. Oh. Is Rummy the one where you play like lots of hands, and the aim is to get to something like 100 points? If that's Rummy, then I've played Rummy. If that's something else, then I've not played Rummy. I've played something else. We have a game. Oh, we have a new EULA. Always a terrible, terrible thing. I need to make sure that I have the wiki open, because we're going to a different reserve. We need to check what loadouts I need. King says, I've only heard of it in the context of old people cards / board games. Heard it in the same context as Parchase? Parcheese? Part cheese. Oh, this is one of the ones where I have to actually scroll to the bottom before I can hit accept, which is very noble of them, but very rude of them as well. Parcheesi or Parcheesi? Which looks a lot like what we would refer to as Ludo. Interesting, but with cards, or is it still a board game? And maybe I have heard of Parcheesi or however you say it. Possibly. I tell you what else I need to turn up the volume on my end, because boy, it is quiet. And I need it to be loud so I can hear the footy footsteps of passing animals. So observe Hirsch, Leighton, Medved. In we drop. I also need to remember to turn off the Streamlabs timer before that happens. God damn it, Streamlabs! Wonderful. All right. We're going slow, but we are getting going. We are in the wonderful world of Siberia once more. It's lovely and snowy and brisk and crisp here. You can see for miles, and by miles I mean about 450 meters, because that's where render distance is. And any animals beyond that we won't be able to see anyway. I think because I've heard of them both in is at the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where Jessica and Roger are going home to play games. I see. Storage, inventory. We'll grab Medved General for now. So this is the .303, which is kind of my favourite gun in the game. We've got 243. which will back up all the other classes that we can't get. We've got this is our shotgun-esque thing. And we have a bow. Do we have... presumably we have the heavy bow sight? Yes, okay, we've got the good bow sight. Marvellous. Let's go into our inventory, check how much ammo we have. We're good on ammo for everything, actually, which is pretty nice. Let's check the pistol. What ammo have you got in? Can't tell. No, I can tell. You've got the shotgun ammo. Wonderful. Alright, we're ready to go, actually, straight away, which is really nice. That sounds like patty cakes is one hell of a euphemism. It sure does. Oh my goodness. Alright. We have not been in Medved for months and months and months, probably, so I have no idea what our current missions are. We have one mission. Travel to the area marked on your map. Trail of blood in the particular area. Probably a large animal. See what you can find. So that is taking us over here. Oh, is it like... It's reset the zones that we visited on the map, which is very odd. Does it also reset like all of the... It's also reset all of the like little question mark waypoints. No, not all of them, because there's these ones are still here. Weird. Very odd. I'm sure I must have visited more of them than this. I'm sure I visited at least these two. And I visited like... Let's get these flagpole ones. Very odd. Don't know what's going on there. Either way, we're heading up to the western outpost up here. The wind is currently blowing due south. I could teleport straight to it. I don't generally like doing that. So we're going to teleport to the closest one instead. Actually, maybe I'll go across the ice. We'll warp over here and go across the ice. Place a waypoint down. Fast travel over. It's going to be real weird getting back into hunting on a different map. Because we don't visit Medved very often. We only do it for streams like today when we're not at sort of our normal stream time. Oops. Alright, we have binoculars on. We have the .303, I assume. I really can't tell. We'll double check. Yes, the .303 on 1, the Ranger on 5. Antler Rattler, Jackrabbit, Fawn, Moose, Boar, Caller. No other callers in our inventory. Wonderful. Okay, we might struggle against any of the birds. Other than that, we are pretty well set to go. We've got 1.6 kilometers to cross across the ice here. It might take us a little while, but that's fine. Because I am super tired, this could end up being a little bit of a shorter stream than normal. We will see how we're doing. Let's tentatively say we'll see how we're doing at the 2-hour mark. Maybe at the 1-hour mark if you're feeling especially sleepy. Right, we're going over there. And between us is kind of blank featureless wasteland, really. I figured go across the ice because any animals that are here will be able to see. But what I hadn't figured with is what if there are no animals at all? Also, what is the shortest way around? Maybe it is just worth walking here. Just because it's closer and it might be more interesting. Alright, we'll warp there instead. I'm going to subject you to 20 minutes of me slow moving across ice. This way. Yeah, okay, that's 400 meters cut off the over time. Will be a more interesting journey because there's trees and landscape and stuff. More than just a big hole in the ice that we're moving around. That's a good point, actually. It's even shorter than that, because this we'll be able to go in a much more straight line. So we will more or less be able to follow a path. When I say that, we are immediately leaving the path. It's fine. We'll be, like I said, more or less on the path. Oh, and it's snowing! We love the snow. I was watching Fiona Minx play Hunter on Wednesday, and they said that in one of the new maps, possibly areas like can become snowy when it snows in that map, which, if that's true, is an interesting, nice mechanic. I guess it depends how that interacts with like the plant life and the animals. If it covers up the plant life, it'll make the animals potentially a bit more visible. And if it is just like a cosmetic colour change to the terrain, then it won't make that big of a deal. Maybe some animals might stand out more against the white background, I guess. Some animals might stand out less, like goats or something. Yeah, because I've only experienced snow on this map, where it's snowy on the ground, no matter whether snow is falling from the sky or not. And I don't think any of the other... I was about to say I don't think any of the other weather changes the ground, but you get puddles on the ground after rain in this game, I think. I'm pretty sure. So maybe it's not that big of a leap. That much of a system change. We have our first need zone. This is one we've already claimed, it looks like. Is that the wind? I know I just walked across some bush. Was that the wind? Or was that other things moving in the bush? Oh, I also did a big sneeze. Oh, leg. I think the other reason why I might be feeling a bit tired is I suspect that hay fever season is starting. And that always does take it out of me. Oh no, this is a new resting zone, just on top of an existing one. I always sort of wonder how the game decides when two need zones are going to be on top of each other. Because like here we have a grey wolf and a moose that are at the same marker. How is it? Is it just if it's a certain distance away from an existing need zone, it forces them to overlap? Is it that there's only so many points on the map where each type of need zone can exist? I would be interested to know the mechanics. The wiki is not really that helpful in most things. I haven't looked on the wiki for this, but it doesn't tend to be a wiki that's like in deep on game mechanics in that way, like under the hood game mechanics. Which I mean, kind of fair enough, because the Hunter community is absolutely wild about like exploiting game mechanics. But you would think that would actually make it more likely for the wiki to contain that information. Because you think someone would have found it out and then thought, oh, I think other people would be interested to know this, they'll use it. So much snow, I would be freezing my everything off if I was actually here. It is so cold. I would would be such a chilly dizzy. We have not seen any animals. They are obviously doing the smart thing and staying indoors during this terrible weather. What's that? Sounds like a waterfall. I'm sure I must have been across this bit of ground before, and I can't remember there being a waterfall. It stopped. Weird. Maybe it's just a wind noise. Come on, little animals. Show yourselves. Where are you? It's not really even any tracks. Nothing to suggest animals have ever been here. Must be someone here. Somewhere. How far have we moved? We moved... We've gone like 350 meters, so we're well beyond the range of where animals should be affected by us walking in. Perhaps today just isn't our lucky day. I wonder if we can go a whole stream of the hunter without hunting anything. That'd be an interesting challenge for Twitch. We can certainly try. I guess what would I do if I was trying to avoid seeing owls? I guess I'd go everywhere by running, because the quad bike is kind of actually too fast in a way. Sometimes it doesn't spook animals like quickly enough and they can't get away, so you can still stop and see them. So I'd want to be running everywhere. I'd want to like zip back and forth in a zigzaggy pattern, so that I was, even though I was running, I was covering ground as slowly as possible and alerting as wide an area as possible. I'd want to be wearing the biggest backpack, which I think is the one that I actually own, the one that I use when we're going around setting up tents and stuff. All of that would keep animals away as best as possible. And all of the running... Puppies! Hello! I find it very odd that that noise doesn't come up as like a call I can check to see how close that wolf is, or wolves possibly, because there were two of them. You know, I can detect the sound of a rabbit sprinting at 100 meters, but the sound of a wolf howling? Nope, no idea where that's coming from. It sounded like it was from over here. Of course, if they're howling, that might mean I'm surrounded. So it's worth checking every direction. that Dibby Howell's hunt. Look, come here, wolves. I'm a fawn in distress. Very delectable. Maybe even edible. Don't think they're falling for it. Those hills are famously bad places to hunt in this game. Behind me. I'm just going to continue on. Well, at least we know there's some life around in Siberia. Really? Jump if I have to. Because jumping's noisy. I guess that's the other thing I would be doing if I was trying to avoid hunting. I'd be jumping everywhere. I guess we'd have to bring only one gun. It would probably have to be a shotgun, because that carries the least chance. If we do fire at something, that carries the least chance of us. Somebody the footy steps. I'm in a real bad spot though, because I can't see anything. I've got no vision. They're above me here. Oh, that's a new track that's just been made. God, I can't see them. Where are you? Puppies? I assume it's the puppies. There you go. Now 0 to 20 meters. Come on, puppies. Come on. Sneaky. This is a new track, this was not here. Right, they might have gone straight past me. No, not puppies. Moose? Question mark? It's a damn sneaky moose. Reindeer. How the hell did they go? I mean, they went this way, but where are they? Come on. Guys. I will say, that sounds absolutely nothing like actual deer mating, I'm pretty sure. Not mating, rutting. I think we have managed to lose those reindeer somehow. I don't quite know how. I can't see any more tracks from them either. They walked straight past us. They were so close to us, and we didn't even see them. Oh, wait. Did they get a... I did get a... reindeer. Incredible. We have a Shaka here. I'm here to say hello. You're going for a nap. Oh, sweet pea. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope your nap goes really well. We spotted our first animal. We've claimed... Well, not claimed, but we have killed our first animal. Good job, us. Alright. No reindeer sneaks past me. well, I mean, that one did sneak past me, but no other reindeer sneaks past me. Gosh, is everybody unwell today? I'm guessing that Shaka is not so much unwell as he just has had a really busy time. Ooh, there's a big blood splat. That's a high bleed rate blood splat. You almost never see those, because any animal that is bleeding that much usually doesn't go far enough to make a blood splat track. So good job, I guess, to this reindeer for lasting that long. Must mean it was a really nice shot. I mean, I'll be honest, I thought I was shooting into the animal from the front, not from behind. So it wasn't that great of a shot. But it got the job done. Alright, we have successfully hunted a call from the wilds. Well, a footstep from the wilds. We have successfully hunted. Shaka says, it's so warm, much social. Photo shoot with all 4 Erasmus programs. Then out for lunch with more 100 plus people. Yeah, I think that would make me a sleepy boy too. I do not blame you at all. Oh dear, someone used the word nap now. Yawning. It's that time for all 3 of you in the apartment. I don't blame him. I hope you'll cuddle up together and have a nice little nap. You should be, Shaka. One of the things I said at the start of the stream was I'm just really tired, which is why I'm streaming this and not astrobiologist simulator. What's it called? In Other Waters. There we go. This is much easier for me to be nice and chill and unconscious for. Especially if we don't see very many animals, I guess. Although, also maybe, like, if there's a trail of blood sort of plot going on. Maybe I should be more awake for it than I am. For the intrigue and the mystery and the scary animals. And maybe be back later? Well, if you are back later, it'll be lovely to see you, and if not, I hope you enjoy your naps. What's that? Oh, it's a bear. Hello, bear. I say hello, bear. Goodbye, bear. So I'm confident that will be a kill shot. There we go. You don't have to go far. I didn't actually check we had the right ammo on. Just sort of assumed. Guess we had the right ammo on. Good. Firm trophy. A nice cinnamon bear. Got it in the lung. Not as into the lung as we could have done because we hit it through this bone. Maybe was aiming a little high. That might have been closer in the Lula 02. Possibly. There is the big old lake of water that we didn't decide to cross. So looking forward to having to take antihistamines once a day, well, more than once a day, 3 times a day, every day, for the next 6 months. I'm so stoked and excited for this. hay fever is less bad than Siberia. Because hay fever is like, it's specifically sort of wind-borne pollen from things that are wind-pollinated, if I remember correctly. I don't know if Siberia would favour wind pollinators or not. Like, wind-pollinated things tend to be like grasses, and Siberia is full of trees, which tend to crowd out grasses. But at the same time, grasses love harsh environments, and Siberia definitely is one of those. There's a little info point here that we've seen before, apparently. A dead rabbit hanging from it. Well, most of a dead rabbit hanging from it. A few bites, no triggers, no bites. No bites is animal diseased. Oh, it's a trap of some kind. I have no idea how this trap works. At all. Like, what? What does the trap do? Like, okay, you bite at the rabbit, maybe you pull at the rabbit. Then what? You get bopped on the head by this stick? And this small cluster of branches? Maybe? As traps go, that seems fairly tame. Maybe there's missing, like, kill bits that they can't show. Actually, that would be stupid. It's a game about shooting animals. Of course they could show those. It also seems like quite an obvious trap. I mean, I guess that the trapping mechanism is not obvious, but the existence of the trap is quite obvious. You'd think that, you know, after you'd used them a few times, animals would learn that they are traps if you use something that always looks like that. Well, that being said, mice never learn. With mouse traps, like I say, they never learn. Maybe they do learn. Successful hunt count currently 2 in what, 40 minutes? I think I started 2 minutes late, so maybe 38 minutes. And late here is a relative term because nobody is demanding I go live at 2:30 apart from me. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. Ow. Oh, ow. Kitty. Oh, kitty's running wild. Oh, another thing. What's that? There? There. Fleeing, but not very fast. I think I interrupted the bear cat conference. I need to see you from pretty much any other angle except the one you're at. I'll be honest, Bearer. Although as fleeing goes, you're doing a pretty terrible job, which is at least in my favour. Oh. Okay, no longer fleeing. Move more quickly, so you're going away from me. No! Oh, he's running off. Maybe he's running back. Where'd you go? Bear! No, okay, no bear. I thought he was running back towards me for a second there. Obviously not. Ah well, we tried. Given we didn't have a lot of warning, I think we were alright. Like, I could have shot him, like, up the backside. And it might have been a kill, but it would have been a messy one, because it would have been a non-vital organ hit. Actually, that being said, are bears class 6 or are they class 7? Because if they're class 7, I could have used the bigger arrows. I might have been able to penetrate far enough to get him. Get a kill. Although, that being said, I am using like the weakest, lightest bow. So I can't necessarily expect to punch an arrow all the way to an animal consistently. Still, we're nearly at our destination. So, we'll have something to do in 200 meters time. What is our quest? Just travel to the area. It's probably going to be find some blood splats. There's a decent chance they'll be at the outpost. Our eyes peeled. Look out. Penetrating through all of the noisiest trees. I've been taking the quiet route. Doesn't seem to have gone down. I was 0 to the right distance. So it was about 150 meters. I thought it was a solid enough shot. Oh no, okay, it has been done. Yeah, marvellous. well. Be relatively nice to have to if I can get to. I'm not gonna sweat it if I can't. Hello, kitten. How did I miss? Oh, I think I hit this. I think I hit that instead. Darn. There's like a little bit of wood in the way. Gosh dang it. Oh, well, it wasn't like a diamond level or anything. It wasn't anything unmissable. Okay, where do we get blood? Oh. Non-vital hit. Okay. So I hit him a bit further back than I realised. Keep an eye on the map just in case we did actually hit it and it goes down, but it didn't look like it did. We have a trans rights. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the moisturize redeem. We have a new handy hand. I need to grab this. Make sure I'm. It's a bit far away. Grab this. Make sure I'm looking back so I pick up the right one. Then we can get some stuff on our hands. Marvelous. Okay. Off we trot. Off in this direction. Yeah, we have another latent enemy, which is going to be a lot goopier than we have come to expect. A smidgen greasier, which is not ideal, but hand goop is hand goop, and this one smells really nice. It's like rose and something flavour, I think. So that kind of makes up maybe a little bit for the texture. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. We are not doing In Other Waters because I'm real tired, and that's a lot of talking. Oh, hello, bear. Bear. No, moose. Inventory. Ammo. Quickly. Oh, that was way too high. I'm 0 for 40 meters, of course I am. Nana. Nope, too slow. Ah well. It might still go down. Where did we hit it? Yeah, we hit it just a little bit too far back. That's a shame. I'm assuming we will have got that moose. Maybe not though. We did hit it very high. Miss. You're a very noisy bear. You're in front of or behind that tree? Oh, well, you're gone now, aren't you? Moose has not gone down. Maybe we head back. I'm gonna put a marker here. The moose tracks. What way are we heading? Up left, northwest. This way. And if it goes down, we know where it is. And if not, we don't really have to worry about it. I mean, I do try to not leave animals just like bullets in them, or in this case arrows in them. But the moose will be long gone by now. Actually, there's no point leaving it there, because if it dies, then I'll see the blood splat. And I can just put a mark on the middle of the blood splat. Meow. Just a little bit distant. Might just be within range. God, I hate the noise that caller makes. It's a real shame that it is by far and away the most useful caller. It's useful on basically every map. And the things that it calls tend to be some of the hardest things to hunt. Kitty? Kitty? No, bear. Hello. Travelling calm. You don't look very calm, bear. Stop. No! Oh, I nearly had you. I nearly had you. I didn't react quickly enough to the fact that he'd stopped. I was hoping he was going to carry on past the rock and I'd be able to get him sort of over there. God, he's very perceptive though to catch me. I've got my backpack on, so have I? There's actually no way of knowing if I have my backpack on from the screen. I have to be at a... an outpost to know if I have my backpack on. Or be in third person mode if there is one. I don't think it's... Oh, God. He came and he stopped again! This bear is teasing me. This bear is a massive flake. Can't commit to running away or to coming towards me. That's wind. Eyes up for Mr. Bear. Oh, Kitty is quite close. Kitty is close enough to maybe do something. But there's this big old tree between me and Kitty. And it's downwind as well. Why? Why give me the call if you're not going to let me see it, game? Why bother making that noise at all? Huh? Cat. Call? It's not a bad idea. Kitty? Kitty? Kitty may have left. Kitty may have left. Right. Again, we gave it a little punt. We gave it a go. We did what we could. Oh, my hands smell really nice now and put the new stuff on me. I not only like a big floral scent kind of. Oh, Kitty is so close. Where are you, Kitty? There, Kitty. Oh my gosh, he dropped. Oh, there was another kitty right there. I guess that's who this kitty was trying to attract with its mating call. I'll grab these real quick. Reindeer over there that heard me. Alright. Kitten. Hello, kitten. Hello, kitten. I'm guessing I won't see the other kitty. Well, have run off of it. Knows what's good for it. It's worth having a glance in that direction every so often, just in case. What time is it in game? 5 o'clock, okay. It will be getting dark in game moderately soon. That's roughly where the bear disappeared to earlier. Just in case he's still being a flake over there. Kind of just gotta go up this bit of hill, and then we're there. Oh, welcome on in, Robot Twilight. How's it going? Hi. Twitch decided to load the stream in 360p on a gigabit connection. That I assume that is bad. I don't really I don't really know enough technical things to know why that is bad. I hope you can now receive it in a higher quality, unless there is a problem on my end that I need to fix. But either way, welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely day. We are having a big sleepy day. So we're in sunny Siberia, picking off reindeers and bears and cats with hunting rifles. It's just Twitch being done, fair enough. So 360p is the second lowest. That's true, it's more that I don't really know what like a gigabit connection means, I'll be honest. Like, I understand what a gigabit is, but I don't know how that translates to numbers of P's. But in the simplest, most farcical term as possible to convey the depth of my not understanding. I have to get over this rock here from the side. So our Skyrim skills rule the day. I didn't really need to Skyrim it even. Okay. So basically, it's time to give me potato quality on really fast internet. This game is still really pretty. It is such a pretty game. I adore this game. I would play this game as just like a walking simulator. I mean, I do kind of This game is just a walking simulator all the time, but it's there is this a running thing with me when I play this game. I say pretty much every stream how pretty this game is. Okay, objective complete. Travel to the area marked. Harvest the wounded bear. Which presumably means that we need to find the wounded bear. Now sometimes when you get a little bit close, they'll mark out the wounded bear for you. And sometimes they won't. Or the above as well, which is not gonna help. I think we're just gonna have to live with it. It is nightmarish and nearly unlivable with, but I think we're going to have to. It's probably a good job that we didn't fast travel in, actually, if we have to harvest something here, because we might have spooked it. Oh, look at the sunset on the leaves of this pine tree. How good is that? And then it's like shadowy inside the tree and behind the rock. Ugh. Now I'm in an open area. Sometimes, like, just standing up and down can fix it. But I guess it doesn't want to be fixed today. It is a really annoying bug, because the sound drives you mad very quickly. Oh, I think we got that. We got that. Wonderful. No sign of bears wounded or otherwise yet. This isn't a very big area, which is one of the reasons why I'm traveling a bit slow. You know, if we move fast a lot, we will surely be within range of it hearing us.
That bear sounds weak. You're not far from him. This bear is hurt badly. Looks like it was probably caught in a faulty trap, left behind by an inexperienced trapper or careless hunters. Not everyone is an outstanding citizen like you. Please, have mercy on the bear.
You got it. Quite a few of the quests in this game are somebody has shot an animal badly. You have to go and shoot it well. Which I mean, it's, you know, kind of fair enough. Like, that's a good premise for making the hunting as ethical as they can. It was a clean shot. We've discovered what this waypoint thing is. We don't need that marker anymore. And the bear didn't get too far. I probably could have got closer and used the bow. Oftentimes the mission animals don't move, but sometimes they really do move. So I didn't want to muck about.
Here's the blood.
Here is the blood, yes. I mean, I made that blood. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Here, I don't see you. There's lots of you, so it's going to be reindeer. Oh, no. You're right. Pigs. Hi, piggers. Oh, don't get behind the rocks. Hang on. out of the brush. And not behind rocks! Oh my god, pigs! There's a lot of them though. A lot of them. Such a tiny gap to see them between the rocks. Okay, for close zero. Oh no, don't run. Okay, we got one. We got one. Right, the brown bear, cinnamon, only a bronze. Sometimes the mission animals are like really good. Sometimes they are not. And we got a pig. I would have preferred to use the bow.
No animal should suffer like that. Some people have no respect. Those people rarely last long in the taiga. But you, with every task, you prove that you deserve to be here.
Oh, thank you. New mission available, Wandering Bears #1. We also got this bronze boar. God, it looks
Before I send you into Nanet's
grim.
territory, I need you to pack away some substantial meat for the incoming expedition party. I've marked the location on the hunter mate. That's a good spot to hunt for bigger game. Reindeer or moose will do.
Okay. So we've got a Wandering Bears mission. Bears usually keep out of Trapper's Hill. Locals report one there. Can you locate bear tracks in the region? Sure I can. So, in this hill I need to track 3 different brown bears. And then we have a main mission to go to this area and harvest a reindeer or moose. Well, I'm guessing there's not going to be an abundance of bears right where I am. Where is this? Where's the actual... Okay, it's kind of anywhere on this island, really. Wind is now blowing southeast, which is a bit unfortunate for us. So what I'm thinking is I might head down to this. And over towards the area where we need to find a moose. And hope that we find some bear traps on the way. We have seen a bear in this general area. Like this general area. That's a moose. Not really what I'm after, but you show yourself. Oh, I hate the wheels so much. I hate the wheels. Oh, hello. I see moose. I see moose. That was not a good shot, apparently. No, it's too slow. That was a terrible shot! I might have hit it too low. Damn. Dash and blast. This moose is probably not going to die. Question is, do we keep tracking it? I guess so. We'll see what we can do. Having just been complimented for how we hunt things ethically and well. Oh, it did that. Why didn't it give me a blood splatter? That's weird. Right, where did we hit you? Found trophy. Oh, I caught you in the... Oh! Oh! You're the one we hit before! Oh, we were really unlucky that you didn't actually die before. And this one... Oh, we went off wildly to the side, apparently. Oh dear. Oh well. That's kind of 2 loose ends tied up at once, actually. Oh, there's the last one up there. Ah. Yeah, 2 loose ends tied up at once. I guess not the end of the world. Kind of unlucky that moose really surviving with only 8% health left. Bear tracks, bear tracks. Not bear tracks. Pig tracks. Bear tracks, bear tracks. Not bear tracks. Bear tracks. Looks like, is that a submarine conning tower over there in the middle of the ice? Slightly concerning if it is. Not there. Also not there. Also, kitten tracks here. Still not a bear. A pig is also not a bear. It's gonna be night, and finding tracks at night is always more annoying. Not there. Oh, a little bit of a drop. It's fine. There? Not there. It shouldn't be surprising that the area is covered in pig tracks, considering we did just see a huge herd of pigs moving around. There? Not there. Oh, oh, pig. No, wrong arrow, wrong arrow. Where's pig? Where's pig? Pig? Pig. Away. Very, very quickly. I hear somebody over here. I could have taken the shot on the pig if I'd had the right ammo on. Oh, bear. Bear who is now downwind of me because the wind has changed. So he probably won't get a shot off, but you only really need your footsteps, Mr. Bear. It's running away. Bear's getting away. Oh, okay, we don't know where he went. We gave it a try. It's always going to be tough when they're downwind of us. We gave it a try anyway. But have you left any pretty footprints for us? Probably not. No. I know that he was around here somewhere. So some of these tracks are going to be bear tracks somewhere. Let's just move it. Is that bear? That's bear. I heard someone else. Reindeer. A rattle. I'm moving quite quickly through awful ground at the moment. They don't look like they're stopping, do they? Nor changing course. They've gone behind that hill. Dash. Dash and blast. Bear tracks are up here somewhere. They're nearby. It's pig. This is pig. Bear? Maybe bear. bear. Excellent. Any other green tracks nearby that are also bear? There's a little pig. There's a pig. Okay. And only the one bear has passed through this way. What's that? Nothing interesting. That is not one calling about me. It's too far away. The wind has kind of actually turned very much in our favour, which is really lucky. Got the sound bug again. Not much I can do about it right now, unfortunately. We'll head this way. The reindeer were also in this rough direction. So if we're lucky, we'll stumble onto them. They seem to still be following these pigs. So we could stumble onto them. I'm not aware of any other bears. Where is that pig? That's pig. Or at least it's not there. Oh, hello, hello. There we go. Maybe it's back to us. If that could be encouraged to become reindeer with its front to us, then we have supper. Oh, side will do, but not side behind the tree. Marvelous. We're not splodging the kills up too much, but we want to be able to do very many more in this area without using the bow. Tracks? Bear tracks. Ooh. Exciting stuff. Gimme, gimme. 2 out of 3. Maybe 3 out of 3? This isn't the same as that one. Amazing! So it's true, there is a bear in Trapper's Hill. There's 3 bears in Trapper's Hill, in fact. Spot 2 different ones. I think it's like, wow, there is a bear there. Can you spot it? Spot 2 different ones. Good job, game. You can count. Okay. So, same area. I should actually figure out where it is I'm headed to. Oh, I know where I'm headed to. I've got a mini marker for now, and then I know I need to head somewhere westwards from there. Actually, these deer, not westwards, the other one, eastwards. These deer, they're not all going east. I may be able to follow them into the exact area that I want to be if I'm very lucky. Grab the need zone as well while we're here. Okay, this is a reindeer rest zone. It's long finished. My footsteps, okay. bear. Oh. That was the examine track box, never mind. More bear tracks pointing this way. I was sort of wondering if we were nearing the end of the mission chain for this region, because we don't have very many missions left. That tends to happen when we're close to finishing the map. But this bear spotting fest almost feels like a really early game sort of mission again. She said she was sending me into Nenet's territory, so presumably there's at least a couple of missions in Nenet's territory. Oh, bear. Bear. Yeah, okay, we can take a shot here. No, not if it runs away. Shooting the bear is the best way to make sure that you don't accidentally spot the same bear twice. Okay, bop. Ooh, gold cinnamon bear. Very nice. Left lung, left lung. 2 solid shots. It's a little bit of a tough angle when you're head onto an animal sometimes, but he was nicely looking to the right. Which gave us all the opportunity we really needed. Thank you there. British ammo, yeah, British ammo. That's not why it's my favourite gun, but it is related to why it's my favourite gun in the game. Kitty cat? Kitty cat. Going the opposite direction though. Kitty cat rest zone here. I slowed down instinctively because, oh, rest zone, but the kitty cats will not be resting, they'll be hunting now. That is a boy, who's that? That's reindeer. That was a bit far back. Ow! Oh, ow! Ow. I was like, oh, he's coming right for me. I'll shoot him. How'd that work out for you? Ow. I mean, I assume I did. I should check. Okay. Good. It looked like they went this way. They did. Okay. Okay, that's checked off now. That's fine. Oh, I need my torch on? Question mark? It's not quite so. I'm about to need my torch on. Oh, hello. Who's this? Who's this? It's a moose. Quickly game. Right. Pop that moose. Oh, there's a reindeer, but I've not got to have the reindeer ammo on anymore because I changed it for the moose ammo. Okay. What's this? Who's this? This is reindeer. Put a marker here for moose. We'll come back for moose because I'm confident the moose will have gone down. We've splodged out loads of hunting pressure here. That's before we hit it. because we've got because we've got so much hunting pressure nearby, I'm not very upset by letting things go, because I can't kill too much more here. I want to make loads of noise. Ow! 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 I was being quick because there was lots of tracks all on top of each other, and I wanted to get through them kind of quickly, because that's really annoying when that happens. Which way? No. Like, look at this mess of tracks that we're doing at the moment. It's awful and annoying. I have only a limited idea of which way the sound's gone. Blood? Not sure. Might be. Blood? Blood. So that's fine. Oh, finding that moose after all of this is going to be a pain as well. Oh, hello, who's this? Oh, you're a bit further, you're beyond the hill. Because yeah, all of those reindeer have just run like right all over the area where the moose tracks were. So that's going to be obnoxious. Reindeer, where are you? Be very low. I'm confident it will have died. The blood splatter here is much too much of a mess to be certain. But I'm confident it will have, just because arrows are very damaging. Even on a non-vital hit. And non-vital hits are usually fatal. Not quite straying into the area that they wanted us to shoot one in, I don't think. Okay, here's the body. That's fab. I'm actually going to run back to where the moose was. Oh, it was a little bit too far back. Who's that? That's another reindeer. You can kind of just chill out over there, honestly. In fact, if you run in the opposite direction from where I'm going, that's even better. That's a good cat. Running through the woods like we're playing Slender Man, or Slender, whatever it was called. I don't think the moose went this way. Be on the lookout for blood. Moose blood. Moose blood? Okay, that was a solid hit. Now the question is just where did the moose go? Once we find that next track, usually that's kind of all we need. But the game loves, just loves, to make an owl that's just been shot not leave any tracks for sort of 50 meters. Just to throw you off. All of the animals in the Hunter Call of the Wild have evolved a unique defense mechanism called just not bleeding when they're shot. It is remarkably ineffective at preventing them from dying. And so it's a miracle as to how it actually did evolve. Where on earth? That waypoint is now on the blood. If I just sort of go in a circle around it, presumably I'll find some tracks with a purple somewhere. These purple, are they post-shots or pre-shots? That looks like blood. Any blood? Ah, a body. Excellent. Alright, awesome. We need to head over here. So that'll be our next port of call. And then once there, with that, was this the River of Blood? No, this is the River of Blood, okay. Moose. Oh god, I was inside the moose. Big gold moose, wow. Very nice. Double lung, just a smidgen above the heart. Very pleased with the shot. Big stretch. Oh my goodness, where has the time gone? It's gone 4 already. Really? Have I really been live for nearly 2 hours? An hour and a half, I guess. Okay, that's a little less crazy. Kitten. Can't see. Oh, I need my other goggles. I forgot. Binoculars. There we go. That's so much better. Right, kitty. I don't remember how far away the kitty was. I turned off one Streamlabs timer, and I'm fairly sure that has actually turned off just all Streamlabs timers. Because it should be occasionally saying like, hey, come join my Discord or something. I don't think it has. It's having a sulk because I keep turning on and turning off the tipping timer. It just can't see my vision. What's wrong with all of these bot tools? I'm also with this game. I've just remembered. I'm very surprised that the whole plot thread about one of the locals in his hut pretending to be Chichunya, like Bigfoot, that just kind of has been totally dropped. Like we never found out why he was doing it. We just found the footprint making shoes in his house, and it was like, oh. It was him, and nothing was ever heard from him again. I'm starting to wonder if they dressed him up in a bear suit and told me he was a wounded bear. Picked up the bloomin' nose switch again, I think. God damn it, game. For those who aren't in the know, noise glitches is what you're hearing right now, where I'm not in like heavy vegetation, but it's making all the noises as though I was moving through heavy vegetation. Usually the sound marker in the bottom right also indicates like a higher level of sound, as though we're in heavy vegetation. So it does have a genuine in-game impact on how stealthy I'm able to be. But just the noise of it drives me mad. 100 meters, 140. Up there somewhere. 100 meters is within caller range. Cover your ears. It's one of the worst noises in video gaming. Oh, wait. Spot. There's a tree. I can't move because there's a tree in the way. There's a tree between me and the cat as well, and a rock. Stay exactly where you are. I was zeroed wrong. I was 0 to 75. We may not have got him. We might have got him and just caused loads of hunting. But we've got high pressure here. I hadn't realised we were quite where we are. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have shot him at all, to be honest. Okay, Kitty did not get far. And we haven't accidentally gone to dead zone, which is what I was worried about. Kitten. Light brown, female, bronze. Just about managed to catch a lung. Okay, off we go. How far until we're out of this pressure? About 200 meters. That's quite a long way. Actually, something move over here in the dark. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just jumpy. I should have a drink. That's what I should do. Y'all at home should have a hydrate if you got one as well. Alright. Kind of, this is only mid-pressure. It's why I don't want to have any more overlapping this bit. High pressure is bad, but it's not the end of the world. I don't think high pressure smushes any of your mood zones. Oh, who's that? Yeah. That's the high pressure zone. We're not gonna truckle with that. It's like the Siberia map weirdly never gets kind of like that dark in terms of the sky. I don't know what time of year this map is normally set at, because all the maps have the same like time of day night. They're all 7 PM to 5 AM is night time. Which means that they must all be slightly on the summer side of spring or slightly on the summer side of autumn, right? Because that's a 14-hour day from 5 to 7 and a 10-hour night. So it must be either before the autumn equinox or after the spring equinox. But it's both before the autumn one and after the spring one. But I guess they must also therefore be at different times of year, because presumably that a 14-hour day happens at a very different time of year in Siberia than it does in, let's say, Australia. Get used because I can't. There's lots of trees. I don't know where they are. Oh, we did the mission. I forgot that was our second bear. Right, what's the new mission? We need a reindeer for containment tests. Your challenge: all organs must be intact. Aim for the spine. How was reindeer with a shot to the spine? With a shot to the spine, or without damaging any major organs. So am I allowed to damage major organs if I also hit the spine? And is this area locked? No. Okay. So we've got to do a little bit of a trick shot on them. I wonder if major organs includes the neck. Because the neck is part of the spine. Or at least the vital organ hit that it counts it for if you shoot it in the neck is the spine in the neck. And the neck shots are not trivial to get at all. They are one of the smallest bits of the animal and generally not that exposed. An animal that is sticking its head up, walking away from you, or towards you. Well, less so towards you, because you have to go through all of the neck-like tissue, which is quite a lot. It's enough that it regularly prevents you getting a heart shot from the front, or the leeches. Obviously the neck is less thick, but it's still pretty thick. Yeah, I don't know if that will count, but it does say "or" anyway. Well, they're counting the neck as part of the spine. I counted this part of the spine, because it is, but that they counted this part of the spine. Because the neck is generally kind of the easiest part to like aim for. No, it's just parallax. Either way, if we're lucky, we might be able to do these two quests in the same animal if we reach this area and shoot a reindeer in the spine. Any major organs? Are the non-vital organs major organs? Again, I feel like I would class them as major organs. But does it mean vital organs? Will we be realistically able to shoot anything very precisely in the middle of the night? Answer probably not, but we're gonna try. Oh, is that rabbit trap again? Maybe this is the very shoddy trap that mildly injured that bear. Bear? I see your footsteps, but I do not see you. Bear? Oh, well hidden behind these trees, bear. It might have been you I just caught a glimpse of going that way. I am unsure. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the handle call, that's because it's running away. Okay, bear's leaving. That's okay. We were never going to have a shot off that end. There's our ass. Maybe it's not us, maybe it's you. God, you're perceptive. You're 140 meters away, and we go through a tree. Oh, this rock. Didn't really have a choice there, unfortunately. Oh, puppy dog is very far away. Also one boy. I don't think that was me. I was too far away for that one. So it might be that the bear and the dogs are upset with each other. Because that does happen. This is horrible terrain. I can see very little. And everything is very noisy to move through. We're going to do our best to balance speed and stealth. Don't expect us to succeed, but we're gonna try. I can actually... I heard someone. I heard a funny footstep. I think it was down this way. I have not heard another one. The bear may have been unconvinced by my fawn impression. I'm going to have to go to this tree. It's not really a good way around because of the rocks. So if we come face to face with the bear on the other side, I have my bow ready. If there even is another side, it's not just endless trees. Okay, if there was a footstep culprit, it has footstepped off, probably over that way. It might well have been the bear. Blow one last call. If I don't get a response, I'll assume speed up again. No point mucking around for a bad wizard here. They're fresh, so they're not that old. That probably was the creature I was hearing. Oh, there? No, rock. Bloody noise bug again! It's so bad! It really is one of the things that has the most negative impact on the gameplay experience. I wish I knew what triggered it. Oh, bear. Yeah, I was being very noisy because I couldn't really help it. There then. I moved. Slash was behind a tree. Alright, but we've reached the boundary of the area wherein we have to shoot.
This is the spot. Happy hunting.
Thanks. Okay, I guess the question becomes, what way are we going? We want to go northish. Partly because the area is that shaped, and partly because the wind is blowing south. I want to hit up this lake though. So we'll head to the lake and then northwards, maybe northeast from there. Definitely go there. Like, sometimes you go through the bush and it's fine. I wish I knew how to make it be always fine. Very distant reindeer. I think for these missions, it doesn't ever say it, but I think for these missions that both me and the thing I harvest have to be within the area. So there's no point me looking backwards for that reindeer. If it was close and I could lure it into the area, that might be another story. But it was very far away. Oh, big yawn, big stretch. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, ah, all be back. Oof. It is nearly 4:30, so we have been going for basically 2 hours. I'm currently doing alright, so we're gonna go a bit longer. At the very least, I'm gonna try for my, like, up here and then up here strategy, and then when we reach here, we'll have another re-evaluation of how we're doing. And if instead we complete the mission in that time, I guess we'll re-evaluate when I complete the mission. Okay, you're probably within... You're just about going to be within the area. Coming this way? Make you come this way? This is a horrible spot to try and shoot anything. There's bush, there's rocks. I've not come through the best sort of terrain to get here. If you were over there, that would be solid though. Good, I could see you there. I don't think you are coming. So that's about the distance that you were at, 150 meters, and I don't see you. No reindeer for now. What am I going to be doing at 9 o'clock? Don't know. It's going to be their resting time soon, if it isn't already. They might be doing an evening feed or drink still. Actually, the reindeers have been quite active on my channel, I've seen. Because I think the original River of Bloods was at night. For those wondering about the use of the term River of Blood, I'm not like a racist. There's a river here. It's not really a river, probably. We shot a lot of animals on it, like a lot of animals. They were all reindeer. It was kind of horrifying. Became a river of blood in perhaps the slightly more antiquated sense of there just being a lot of blood and it being a river. I think the lake is looking pretty deserted this time. I think I'm going to certify this as a reindeer-free zone. I've probably not picked the best time to come through this train. Alright, where are we heading? We're heading up in sort of this direction. Yeah, it's a little bit foggy on the lake. Or perhaps misty is the correct word. How far is it? 900 meters or less. That shouldn't take us too long. could be a non-eventful 900 meters, though. Have you been up this way before? It's kind of impossible to tell because we've got all of the lookout points. Unlike on whichever map we were on before, was it Australia? Yeah, unlike on Australia, the lookout points actually reveal the area. Oh my goodness! Dragon God, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining us. Greetings to you too. How's it going? Not see very far at all on the torchlight. Also, good afternoon. Oh yes, of course. It's a lot later than I normally stream. Since we're in the same time schedule. It's going well. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, it's always nice to hear what the good little beans in chat are up to and how the days are. Think nothing of it. Plus, I have nothing else to talk about because we have a very empty world. The hunt's been going alright. We've got a couple of quests down. What have we done today? Mission log. Yeah, we... Oh, it was literally only the last mission that this happens? Okay, maybe I was complaining too soon about there not being any follow-up to this. But yeah, so today what we've done is we've done this quest, we've done a side mission or two around this Svelova Hill region. See, we've left a trail of blood everywhere. We're currently looking for a moose and or reindeer to harvest. We have to get a little bit of a trick shot on the reindeer, because we have to hit the spine and not hit any major organs. Yes, we're doing story missions. I don't have anybody who I particularly play multiplayer with. I'm not a fan of the grinding that a lot of people do in Call of the Wild. I don't think it makes for interesting content, but I don't think it makes for interesting gameplay for me. Done a majority of them. I have fully completed on stream Hirschfelden's mission chain. We are some ways into Medved here and to Emerald Coast. And off stream, before I ever streamed this game, I finished Leighton Lakes. And all of the story missions, all of the side missions for that. But I do just like sort of going into a map and kind of doing it to death a little bit. It means I get to know the place rather than hopping and skipping about too much. But yeah, we currently we do hop from Australia to Medved, so those are our two maps on the go. We do indeed have a Discord. Fave Dino, which one? I think there is a Fave Dino. Oh, what is it going to be? There is a Fave Dino command. I cannot for the life of you tell you what the command is. My favorite dinosaur is. Oh, hang on. Puppies. Okay, very far away puppies. Puppies nonetheless. My favorite dinosaur is Leelanosaura. From entirely because it was the star of one of the Walking with Dinosaurs episodes back in like 2001. It's a cute little bot bean. It's called Llewellyn's lizard after the child of the people who discovered it, which I think is quite sweet. There was a brief period where we thought it had just like a ridiculously long tail, and now we don't really think that anymore. It's sweet. I love it. I'm moving slow. I don't mean to be moving slow. I have seen, actually have not told Trevor this, I have seen the trailer for the new series, the new 6-episode series of Walking with Dinosaurs that is coming out this year, and I don't know how they have managed to do it, but the CGI in this trailer for Walking with Dinosaurs coming out 2025 looks noticeably worse than the CGI in the original Walking with Dinosaurs in 2001. How do you mess up that badly? How do you mess up that badly? Brandon says, I've been grinding for some diamonds. There's a lot of folks who do that. I do play other games, Planet Zoo, Path of Titans, you play RPGs. We play a big mix of things on here. So at the moment, we have Watch Dogs Legion on Wednesdays. That's at noon British time. We have Mega Aquarium, a little aquarium pot builder, on Tuesdays. I mostly on Fridays tend to do Power Wash Sim as a co-op stream. But my co-op streamer is in Croatia at the moment and being a very busy bean. Actually, I say they're being a very busy bean. They were in chat earlier and they said they'd gone for a nap. So they're not currently being a very busy bean. They're currently being a sleep bean. But in general, they're being a very busy bean at the moment. Kinga says hiring the lowest bidder for CGI. Yes, yeah, that is actually how it happens. But I'm kind of vaguely surprised because I would have assumed. Oh no, who's that? Oh, it's a puppy who's leaving me. Puppy, come back! Oh, he's not leaving me very fast, is he? I think we hit him. We hit him? There was a literal shot in the dark, but we hit him. Yeah, I'm surprised Impossible Pictures didn't, like, hold on to the name, because Impossible Pictures were known for really good quality, like, monster animal CGI. And everything they did looked really quite good, for the most part. Because they did the Walking With, 3 series of Walking With. They were working with dinosaurs, working with beasts, working with monsters. They did Primeval, that was all Impossible Pictures as well. And those looked so good for the time. And you could tell that there was a lot of, like, care and detail put into them. Because less so Primeval, I guess, but certainly for the Walking With, like, the dinosaurs, the CG of the dinosaurs was the selling point of the program. That's why you would watch, to see dinosaurs looking realistic. And they went to lots of efforts. There's a big making of documentary that's on the VHS release of the original Walking With Dinosaurs, which I have seen many, many times. And they sort of detailed not just the process of making the dinosaurs themselves, which was fairly intense, because they got, like, the skeletons, they got wire skeletons, and then they sculpted musculature on them, and then sculpted the skin on top of that to make the dinosaurs sort of seem realistic in terms of proportions and muscles and things. And then scanned in the clay models, because obviously this was before 3D modeling software, but it was before good CG and 3D models on television. And then the other thing that they did that really made the dinosaurs feel lively. So obviously a lot of it must have been lighting, which they didn't really touch on in the documentary. A lot of it must be lighting. But the other thing that they did was that when they were filming the shots for the show of the real world locations that the show was shot in, they went out of their way to make real life interactions as though the dinosaurs had done them. So, you know, when there was a shot of an iguanodon running along the beach, the real life version of that shot had a guy in a green suit or whatever with big feet, big shoes on, stomping through the sand so that it kicked up realistic dust. You know, when they were shooting a dinosaur, like, peering over the water and then darting in to grab a fish out of the water, they chucked something into the water when they were filming that shot so that the water made a big splash. And a realistic splash. Much better than you could ever do with a CGI splash. And it just, that level of attention to detail. Obviously it meant that you had to, like, plan out the whole story well in advance. You couldn't do a lot of, like, story changes in post, which I guess is another reason why they haven't done it, so they can just be flexible and rewrite things if they don't like them. But that level of attention to detail just really made the whole thing work so well, and made the animals feel real. And they just clearly haven't bothered with the new one, even slightly. Not even remotely have they bothered with that. Dragon God says, your model is cute, thank you so much. Your favourite dinosaur is the Giganotosaurus, or Gigantosaurus? That is a solidly good choice as well. We played, not too long ago actually, we played some Jurassic World Evolution on the channel, because I do love it. I like park builders, I like dinos, so the Jurassic World Evolution franchise was always going to be a winner. But I must admit, the Gigantosaurus model, in that is... nah. It's a bit of a nothing burger for me. It doesn't excite me. The JW and the accurate model. Have they actually had a... Have they had one in an actual Jurassic Park film? I can't think of one, but also I haven't seen... whatever the last one of the second trilogy was. Dominion? That was Dominion, right? I haven't seen it either way. Oh, we've got a little camp here. I also like how this mission was like, oh, before I send you into Nennet territory, I want you to harvest this. Like, I'm sure you've been sending me into Nennet territory for ages. Isn't this whole map Nennet territory? Or at least the top half of it is. We're reaching the borders of the civilized world. Like, you know, that is the edge of the area that we've been told to go and hunt in. And that's within render distance now. And despite a massive abundance of reindeer on this side of the hill, and moose, over here we have seen diddly squat, really, haven't we? That's a little bit disappointing. Like, I could warp here and go up this side, because we've mostly been up this side. So I could warp here and go up this side, I guess. What time is it? It's 2:45. I don't want to be going for 3:45? Shut up, Tizzy. It's 4:45. I couldn't read a clock. I don't want to be going for too long. I don't think I'm ready to end on quite this much of a disappointment just yet, so I guess that's what we're going to do. And I'll complete this trek up to the waypoint. If we don't see a reindeer or a moose, we will call it when we get there, I think. So yeah, 800 meters, that took us, what, 10-15-ish minutes to cross? That shouldn't be too bad. That might take us up exactly to 5 o'clock if we're lucky, and then it'll be like a nice round time for us to end on. I am a sleepy boy, it must be true, it must be said. Oh, I should actually also... art in the chat, there we go, that's the human who made my lovely model. I don't know how people normally like commission art. I do not do a lot of commissioning art at all. Like, so I said, like, because this is someone I know outside of streaming. I sort of said, you know, hey, you do art. I want to commission you to do a little PNG tuber thing for me. And they were like, okay, I've never done something like that. And I just sent them like not a big PowerPoint, but a moderately sized PowerPoint. Like, this is what I want this thing to look like. And I don't think they were used to people sending them PowerPoints alongside their commissions. So I don't know how people do convey that information when they're normal. but not me. Vanguard asks, are you playing on Steam? I am indeed playing on Steam. I don't know which consoles this game is available on, but just in general, like, first-person shooters, you want to be keyboard and mouse. Yeah, if you see me complaining about the weapon wheel, it's because I'm used to it being a nice little list with my nice little hotkeys. No fancy wheels here. No fancy animals here either. We're definitely in the area. We are definitely in the area. Weapons overall for every map. I have a whole bunch of different loadouts. Because I tend to have one like default loadout for each map. And then when missions require me to do certain weird things like hunt. What was the Australian mission? It was War on Pets. It's like hunt something with a rifle, something with a bow, some other thing with a shotgun, and something with a handgun. It's like, okay, well, I guess I gotta have all of those on my person now. Although it did lead to some very amusing quail chases. Just running through the night, carrying a shotgun, blasting wildly into the air. Reindeer. Reindeer, where are you? My name is the same on Steam. I do not know if I don't know if adding people on like first stream you're in chat. I'm not super private, but I'm a little bit more private than that. It's with an underscore after it as well on Steam. I think. I hope. Oh, who we got?
That is a beautiful reindeer. Aim for the heart, lungs. Try not to cause unnecessary damage.
Okay, but you gave me another mission to shoot it in the spine. Are you saying that because it's like a high level? Or are you just saying that because I got a mission for a ranger? Oh, it's behind this bloody rock. Reindeer, stop causing me grief! Can't see it anymore. Okay, up.
Looks like your ninja reflexes really got the drop on that reindeer.
I don't think they did, because I don't think they even hit it. But thanks anyway. Must have hit a tree, I guess. Possibly these trees. I did not see. Or maybe she was mocking me. Was she mocking me? Were you mocking me and I didn't get it? I didn't get it. Oh no. I was being mocked and I didn't even realize. That's more embarrassing than just being mocked, is being mocked and not knowing you're being mocked. How could you? How could you? I can't even remember what her name is. What is her name? Is this you, Alina? Yeah, Alina. How could you, Alina? Cry. Gotta shoot the animal in like really good sight. I know that's the ideal. But you don't always have that. I don't always have that liberty.
There's a good sized moose. Very healthy. Deep breath. Aim for the heart if you can.
Okay, no, she does just say aim for the heart with any animal in this one. I swear to God, if I miss this moose, she mocks me for missing the moose as well. Okay, the moose is lying down. That moose is not. This moose is no good to you, lassie, because it's not in the area. And if I go close to it, in order to shoot it properly, I'm not going to be in the area either. And she's very particular that her moose meat has to come from specifically the area marked on my map. God damn it. Today might just not be my day. I didn't realise we were quite that close to the edge. So, if we were travelling in a straight line, I was expecting us to be more sort of over here. In fact, maybe I will actually go over there. And then we'll be further in, and then the animal we see will be able to shoot. Also, move more quickly, and that's because we're dawdling. Just curious, what's my profile picture look like? A weird eye thing. It's the best I can describe it. But yeah, no ads for now, if that's okay. Up. Yeah. Aesthetically pleasing eye thing. Is it, Kingo? I was going for wings, and by going for, I mean whenever I genuinely can't remember where I found it at all. I was definitely going for something a little weird. I honestly suspicion it might have been something to do with that RPG, which may or may not have been Triton. But one of my friends, one of my players in an RPG actually was going to run for us, and Medved got around to doing it. You know, either way, it was a long time ago. Because the profile picture has been that since I got the account, which was more or less when I started streaming, give or take. Tired and hungry. I think when we reach this marker, it's definitely going to be finishing up time. I don't even think I used that profile. Oh, hello. Ah, a feeling so. I don't even think I used this profile picture like on anything else. So it's not my Discord one, because that's some shipping art. Wait, where did he go? Where'd the need to go? Oh, it's there. Blind, blind, blind. Don't expect anybody to be at it now. But if I touch it and it says reindeer, then we might be in business for next time. Oh, this one over here as well. Go for this one because it's slightly further into the area. I still don't want to go too close to the edges. I could have blown my moose caller and lured that moose towards me, and maybe lured it across the boundary. And I'm only thinking of that now, 100 meters later. I'm a bit of a ditz when I want to be. Oh dear. Oh no, a moose on the other side of this border. If only there were a way to make it move. Okay, what do you got for me? Reindeer, awesome. Okay, so there's maybe a place to return to tomorrow. There's a nice area there, but there's nothing in it. It's relatively open and exposed. Who's that? Who's that? That's a reindeer. That's a warning call. Okay, 130 to something meters. That's inside the area. But seeing it could be a problem of its own. Come on, reindeer, come this way. Please. This is the best chance we've had so far. I hope the reindeer doesn't leave. Just dense bush. No sound of it. There is a feeding zone here though that we can pick up. Come on, reindeer. I can hear footsteps. Relatively distant ones. Footsteps nonetheless. This is going to be a close range engagement. 0 into 75. Over here. Okay. That's a kitty cat. That's not a reindeer. Well, I mean, we're going to shoot it anyway. It's difficult, though, isn't it? Nope. Oh, we did get it. I was like, no, we didn't get it. It didn't move. It didn't react because it was already dead. Okay, well, no reindeer. But we got something. Guessing the reindeer probably moved on. Here are the reindeer footprints. Well, they went the same way that we're going. At least. Bronze, double lung. That's a good job this was the right ammo, actually, because I didn't even consider changing ammo. Didn't even think about what was the right ammo to use, I just fired. Hello? Did someone make a noise? Don't know why I'm bothering to look through my binoculars, it's bushes. Okay, about 400 meters to go, and then we will call it a day if we have not seen a reindeer by then. Like I said, they were going in roughly the same direction as me. You can see that's the track over there. So we might luck upon them. Oh, they're very old droppings. I guess this is not the same reindeer we heard. Never mind. We still got a kitty out of it. We haven't blobbed up this area with too much hunting pressure, so it shouldn't be a problem to come back whenever we are next in Medved. And on that, nope. What's the ground look like over here? Looks like it has no reindeer in it. Which is kind of the only metric that really matters. Or moose. I guess moose is also a metric that matters. There's any more? No nipper anymore. Do. This might be it.
Bye bye, boss. I'm not laughing with you, I'm laughing at you.
Rude of you to do that, but also, why now? Or maybe we've just gone out of render distance? I can't believe she's mocking me for not getting the moose. It wasn't even in the territory. That one's not my fault. That one's on you for setting a territory. I don't think any of the other missions have ever had dialogue like that before for if you like flub your shots. How could you? How could you? Oh dear. I'm not laughing with you, I'm laughing at you. Thanks. Especially after the first I was like, is she mocking me? Thanks for confirming that you were in fact mocking me. Wow. And after she was like telling me how I proved my worth to be here just one mission ago as well. to get the confirmation. Oh. I don't know what would happen if I'd shot a different moose. Like, if I'd seen the one moose and she'd said that, and I'd shot a different moose, would she have given me a nice compliment when I killed the moose? Or would she have still made fun of me when the moose that I didn't kill ran away off screen? And skills. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. It's 130 meters to the end of our zone. Which I'm pretty sure if I go around this rock I'll be able to see 130 meters. Oh, no, never mind. Well, we can see 120 meters. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna say that's us for today. We have not seen any of the lovely reindeer that we wanted to hunt, which is a big shame. We did get a puppy dog, I think, and a kitty cat. We certainly got a kitty cat. We got whatever animal that was. It might have been a puppy dog. I think it's a puppy dog. It's been a lovely night here in Medved. It's been sort of pretty and snowy the whole time, which is always nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk out onto the ice. I may be some time. No, but that is gonna be all we have time for today. So don't you guys go anywhere because I'm gonna send you off on a wee little raid. Let me fire up the old Twitch and see who is live that we can go and say hi to. I do not want to send you off to 10 hours of Celtic music by Adrian von Ziegler, not right now. Who is live? Answer is some folks. Oh, we're gonna go and see B6 because they are doing their first ever playthrough of Hollow Knight. If I can spell it. I've been watching on the VODs as they play the Hollow Knights. It's been a time. I should actually check if they're not reading out, but I didn't do that. So if they raid,
super chill day. Let me know.
Ow, ow, that was loud.
Do anything.
Ow, that was very loud. Why are you making noise at me when I ask you not to Twitch? Bad Twitch. Sorry for that. If that was also loud for you guys, and came through. Yeah, we're gonna go say hi. They're playing Hollow Knight. It looks like they've got infected Crossroads, so they must have made at least some decent progress since the last bit of VOD that I have caught. Go give them your love. If you like watching Hollow Knight, go watch them do that. If you like watching people play Hollow Knight, you can go and check my YouTube channel because I played Hollow Knight. I played the whole game through, and I only got upset at like 2 bits of it. But all of my VODs are on there, all of my past content, including all of Hirschfelden that we did in Hunter, all of the other games that have been mentioned today, like Jurassic World Evolution, Prehistoric Kingdoms on there. If you like other dinosaur park builders, all that sort of good stuff. My name has been Dizzy. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, with some more tipathon shenanigans, digging up dinosaurs. That's exciting. But until then, I hope you'll have a lovely evening. I'll see you next time. Ta-ra! Bye-bye!